Greetings, pilots. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. I am well. There's a couple things I wanted to bring you up to speed on, give you a little update since it's been a while. Number one is the server migration is done. I wasn't sure if it would actually work out and I could get everything going, but game is back online. We've had a bunch of players jump back on recently, well, last night, and the lag is just a fraction of what it's been in the past, so that's great too. So, welcome to jump back on. Number two, one of the most positive feedback that I've ever gotten about the game was the stories and the lore. So, one thing I've toyed around with doing in the past was writing a book based on the Gem story. I've written a couple novels just as a hobby, and I took a stab and wrote an initial Gemini Station book, and then a second one, and then a third one, and I have notes for a fourth one. So I have three second drafts of these novels done. That basically is taking the reader through the story that you essentially play through with some changes. This rebuild that I'll get to, and the books have given me an opportunity to make a couple lore changes that I've been wanting to make, and so more on that later. So the reason I'm telling you this is that I, in the next coming months, will be looking for a few beta readers. I'm probably thinking 10 to 20 beta readers who would be interested in reading the first book and giving feedback on it. So if you're interested in that, I'll be sending out an email down the road inviting anyone who wants to do that to join on that. Which brings me to item 3, which is the rebuilds. Okay, I've been meaning to do a walkthrough for a while on this, but I have been building this at such a pace that I haven't been able to stop to make a walkthrough video. And so, an update on what that's looking like is, if you're not aware, my original dream for Gem was for it to be this open sandbox exploration game where you weren't siloed into playing it one specific way. If you didn't want to fight, you could trade. If you didn't want to fight or trade, you could hack, you could whatever. I really wanted it to be this open world where however you want to play, you can play. And the original game was built on as a website, essentially. It started as a text-based thing that then finally grew and kind of has reached as far as it can go in its current technology with what we have. So I have started rebuilding the game in Godot. It's a game engine, and instead of a cockpit view, it's a top-down 2D view. And the idea is everyone starts with the same ship. Because one of the things that I heard a lot of people saying is they had to choose what class they wanted to be at the onset of account creation. And if you didn't know what class play style did what, it was too late, you were locked into it. And so this addresses that. So everyone starts as just a pilot in a trainer ship that they get. And when you get to level 10, you'll decide what class you want to be. There will be 5 classes: soldier, entrepreneur, scout, engineer, and miner. And based on the class you choose, you'll have 3 specializations for talents within that class that you can kind of decide what role you want to play in the game. Every class has access to all 3 ship types. So you can be a soldier with a scout vessel or a freighter. Doesn't matter. It's just how you want to mod out your ship. Which brings me to mods. Mods will play an even larger role in the rebuild as they do in the browser version. So as it stands now, you just buy mods and throw them on your ship to do whatever you want to do. The difference is that mods in the game version will have abilities tied to them, and you can only use the abilities of mods that you have installed in your ship. And so the role that your ship plays will dramatically change based on which mods you have and what abilities you have access to. So that'll be like tanking abilities will come in tanking mods. If you're just focused on hacking and want to be a non-combat player, then those are the mod trees you'd want to search down, that kind of thing. So super excited about that. Super excited about that. And I will do a first 10 minutes playthrough of the game next week. And then you can see exactly where we're at and what this thing will look like. I'm so pumped for it. So that's all. Thanks for your time. See you soon.